you in the club?
Hey guys, welcome back to DCTC. It's Kaylee and I'm here today with another Monster High mannequin. And this one is really cool. Look at her hair. She has a shaved head on the side, and there's also something else really cool about her hair. Her hair and her eyes glow in the dark. I love the carrying case that this ghoul comes with. So this case reminds me of a specimen jar that you would find in a science lab, which makes it look even more creepy and spooky. And the top has a black handle so that you can kind of carry it with you if you want to take it somewhere. And the coolest thing about the case is that when you open up the skull logo, there are 2 compartments on each side so that you can keep all of your accessories inside so they won't get lost. There are also stickers that come with the set, and this is a sneak peek of all the temporary tattoos that you can put on for her makeup. We also have some lip gloss, hair extensions, eyelashes, jewelry, and horns and ears. To unlock the ghoul from the case, there is a little lever on the very bottom, and you just want to push that down. It'll be flush up against the edge. And the first time I did this, I had to use like a tiny screwdriver just to get it to press down. But you simply press that down, and then you can twist counterclockwise. Ask your mom or dad to help you if you can't figure it out. Or maybe yours is not going to be as hard to open as mine was. But I finally unwrapped her. Here she is. And you can see that half of her head looks like it's shaved. Isn't that cool? It almost looks like they attached felt right there. And then her hair is white and pink. And the cool thing about her hair is that it glows in the dark. It's kind of hard to get that to show up on camera, but I know that it does. This is a limited edition Gore Geous Ghoul, according to the package, and there is some clear overwrap, so we'll need to take that off before we can get started in styling her hair. And when you take this off, be really careful not to cut her hair. So I'm just going to make a small cut and then try to tear this off so that I don't have to cut her hair. This part you might want to get some help with too, or maybe get some teeny tiny scissors. The ones I'm using are probably not the best option, but that's okay. There we go. Look at that beautiful hair. And there is a lot of it. You could probably play with it and cover up the part where her head is shaved right there so you can give her some different looks. But I like that part. I think it makes her look really edgy and cool. I could never be brave enough to shave part of my head though. She also has really cool skin. Her skin looks like the Tin Man from The Wizard of Oz. She's completely silver. And she has on some temporary tattoos right now. They are eyebrows and eyes. And on this side, she has some tattoos of stars going all the way around in a little bit more color. And her lips are bright hot pink, and she has fangs. She also has on a green collar, and there's a little bit more plastic wrap it looks like I need to take off. Her neck is really skinny, isn't it? Let's see, can this part come off? I think it can. There we go. Now we can see her beautiful skinny neck. And she also has a really cool headband braid, which I have been learning how to do on my own hair, and it's really, really hard. But she has mastered it pretty well, so we'll see if I can come up with some hairstyles that are just as trendy as this one. Here is another look at her gorgeous white and hot pink hair. And this little playset does not come with a brush, so you'll probably want to have one on hand, maybe from a Barbie that you have laying around, or maybe just a brush that you use on your own hair. I'm going to use this little brush and start combing out the tangles. Okay, now her hair is all untangled, and I'm going to start by peeling off the samples that we have here so that we can ready to have a fresh face and put on a whole new temporary tattoo. It's kind of creepy how her eyes are white, isn't it? And I don't know if you guys know this, but Amy Jo actually shaved part of her head back when she was in college, and she had pink and purple hair too. She was really brave. I used to have rainbow hair, but I never shaved my head, so Amy Jo is a lot more brave with her hairstyles than I am. Time to check out these accessories. Okay, so first up is the lip gloss, which I don't think really goes on the doll. It's really just for you to have, but it is clear lip gloss, and it smells like vanilla or marshmallows. We also got a hair extension that is black and lime green, which is perfect for Halloween. And we have one that is black and orange too. The official colors of Halloween. We have some really cool ears that look like leaves and remind me of a fairy. And then we have these really cool unicorn horns, but there's two, so I guess it's not a unicorn horn. And I think that these are supposed to attach out of the side of her neck, like so. Or in the other doll, I'm pretty sure, yep, this one too. If you can find it, there are two little holes on the top of her head. And these are matched up so that you can stick the horns right into the top of her head really easily. So you can make her a unicorn if you want to and just put one horn in. Or you can find the other opening, and I'm not sure where it is. Oh, it's right over here. Found it. It's about maybe 1.5 inches or so away from the other one, although they're kind of lopsided. It's kind of funny. I'm just going to make her a unicorn right now because I think that looks really cool. So maybe our first look will be a unicorn-inspired look. You also get these two ears that have golden earrings through them, and they kind of remind me of like pig ears or goblin ears. They're really kind of crazy looking. And there's an extra hole on one, so maybe we can stick another earring in there. I'm not sure I really like these that much. Like, they're kind of creepy to me, but I guess that's the point. And then we have some fake eyelashes, some jewelry, and this thing is kind of cool. I think, if I remember this correctly from last time, this little peg right here goes into her ear, and then basically the heart shape is supposed to fit over her eye, like so. So it's kind of like a weird attachment kind of thing. It sort of reminds me of Spider-Man because it does have spider webs on it, but it's in a heart shape, so it's kind of sweet and creepy at the same time. And there's also some more jewelry, and this looks really, really familiar to the other set. In fact, I think it's pretty much the same as the accessories from the other ghoul. So we have these gold sort of tassels, and they have really cool like Celtic knots on the top. And then there's these bolts, and on the bottom there's a little Monster High skull. Okay, so here's a closer look at the Monster High earrings and the tassels, the blue necklace, the gold spiderweb necklace, and just for fun, the very last accessory that comes with this is some actual bolts that would probably definitely go on the side of her neck. Okay, and that is all that comes with it. And we also have the temporary tattoos to open up. And there are several sheets here. Here's one with eyeshadow, eyebrows, and eyeballs. I really like this gold one with the yellow eyebrows here. And the next one has some more eyeshadow designs. We've got silver foil stickers. These are, it's hard to see them, but these are little strips of pretend eyelash glue. So it's really just sticky stuff. And then we have some tattoos, and these are glow in the dark, which is awesome. I have glow in the dark toenail polish on right now, so I really love glow in the dark stuff. And there's eyelashes and more eyeballs. We've got starry eyes. more eyelashes, including pink ones, which I think would be perfect for a unicorn look. And there are more eyebrows, laces, gold jewelry, Monster High logo, all kinds of stuff. And there's a lightning bolt, snakes, scales. Oh my gosh, that's so neat. Maybe we can make her look like a mermaid with those scales. There's also these crystal gemstones, which are really, really cool. And then here are all the eyeballs. These are awesome. We've got all kinds of eyeballs. There's heart-shaped eyeballs, moon eyeballs, gemstone eyeballs, crazy colored eyeballs, cat eyeballs, all kinds of stuff. So today I'm going to do 2 different makeovers, and in part 2 I'll do another 2 different makeovers. Another cool thing about this mannequin head is that you can move her, so you can tilt her head down, or you can tilt it up or to the side, and she moves all around. Okay, I guess if we're gonna make her a unicorn, I'm probably gonna start with some hot pink eyelashes and maybe something gold and sparkly or something pastel. But first, she's gonna need some eyeballs. And I think I like these pastel seafoam green ones. Those kind of look like unicorn eyes to me. So the way these work is that you just peel them off and stick them on. They're a lot easier to put on than temporary tattoos, so you don't have to use water or anything. And when you get ready to take them off, you just kind of rub them off, and it helps to use like a washcloth or something, but they're actually pretty easy to take off. At least the other one was. We'll see if this one is just as easy or not. But there, now she looks like she has kind of glassy green eyes, and she looks really scared since she doesn't have any eyebrows going on, so let's help her out with that. And since I'm going to do some pink eyelashes, I'm going to use a different color for her eyeshadow so that it's not just all the same color. I'm going to use these here at the very bottom, and they are blue with stars and purple swoops. Okay, so there is her eyeshadow on one eye. Now we just need the other eye, and it helps to line up the outer corner with the outer corner of her eye, like that. And then you can just press it on and it should be in the right place. Ooh, she still looks scary. Maybe I should have put the eyelashes on first. Oops. Yeah, I think I need to put the eyelashes on first, otherwise they might not show up. Let's see, can I peel this off without ruining it? Very carefully. Well, that's good to know. If you make a mistake, if you're really careful, you can fix it. Okay, so eyelashes first. Now I know. There's also a bottom eyelash that you can put on. You know what? On second thought, I decided that I'm just going to put the eyeshadow on like this and then put her eyelash directly on top of it because I think that both will still show up. That looks good, and you can still see the star through her eyelash. Now she just needs an eyebrow, and I think I'm going to choose these really thin pink sparkly eyebrows. Those eyebrows are really thin. It might look better when there's 2 eyebrows on, so let's find out. Okay, so there is her eye makeup all done, and she has eyebrows. They're a little too thin and maybe a little bit too far apart, but they look pretty cute. And next up, I'm going to add some of these accessories. So I really like this one, the purple crystal, and it kind of reminds me of like My Little Pony cutie mark. So I'm going to add this to our unicorn. And I think I'll add it like right over here on the side of her head. Kind of matches the purple. And for another touch, we'll add this blue necklace and these lime green earrings. So I actually really like her hair the way it is with this headband braid, but her hair also looks really cool twisted up. So I'm just going to do a few twists and secure it with these little tiny claws. And you can see it right here. It looks like some sort of like a piece of candy or something, like peppermint. So I'm going to twirl some pieces and secure those, and then she'll be all done. Okay, there she is, all done with her unicorn look. Okay, so the removal for her makeup is a little bit different with this doll than with the other mannequin head that I did. And for this one, all you have to do is peel it back off. I tried to use a washcloth to kind of rub it off, but they're stickers. So it makes it a lot easier to put on, but maybe a little bit more difficult to take them off. I don't think it works when you do a washcloth. I'll show you what it does. So here's my little cloth, and before you could just kind of rub it off and see, since it's a sticker, it's not really going to do anything just to rub a cloth over it. So we're just going to peel it back off, and you know what you guys could do at home is just stick this on a piece of wax paper if you have one, and that way you can reuse your stickers over and over again as long as they don't tear. So for now, I'm just going to toss these, but if you have wax paper at home, you can just stick the stickers back on there and reuse them over and over. And I really like that because that way I could use the pink eyelashes over again with a different look and not have to just start all over. And that way, you know, there's a lot more life to this toy, and you don't have to go out and like try to find some, you know, temporary tattoos because they probably wouldn't be the right size. It's pretty easy to get the stickers off too. If you have like just a tiny bit of fingernail, you can get them off pretty easily. Okay, so for my next look, I really want to use these fish scales. So I'm going to do a makeup look that is mermaid inspired. So I'm going to use this eyeshadow because it reminds me of a fish's fin right here. And now I just have to pick out my eyeballs. So I have some glow-in-the-dark choices here, and the green and blue ones look really cool. There's this whole other sheet though that we have to choose from. And I also really like these pink and purple heart eyes. And we have a couple more right here. Ooh, these are pretty. I think I'll use these. The fact that they're stickers makes it so easy to do this because with the other mannequin, they were temporary tattoos, so you had to use water, and it was a lot harder to make sure that you got the placement right because you had to look through the backing of the paper. So this is a lot easier. You can see exactly where you should stick the sticker, and it's really not hard at all. So now she has some starry eyes, and this girl needs some eyelashes and some makeup. So here comes her eyelashes, or I'm sorry, her eyeshadow, actually. We do still have to pick out some eyelashes. And the way I like to put on her eyeshadow is to line it up with the outer corner of her eye. And then once you stick it on, it's in the right place. And if it gets wrinkled, you can just smooth it out with your thumb. Or the great thing about this being a sticker is that you can just peel it right back up if you make a mistake, and then straighten it out and press it back down again. This is just kind of a tricky sticker. There we go. Ooh, that looks cool. You know, I don't even know if she needs eyelashes. She does need some eyebrows. For her eyebrows, I'm gonna do some blue eyebrows because those remind me of the ocean. And I have what looks like these hairy eyebrows, kind of like this looks like hair strokes, and then we have some smooth blue eyebrows. And I don't know, I think I'll just use the smooth ones and see how those look. There we go. Now we need the perfect finishing touch for a mermaid, and that would be some scales. I like to put the accessories over on the side of her face, on her temple, because more of her skin shows up where her head is shaved right here. So I'm gonna put this kind of like maybe right here. And then it kind of looks like she has scales on her face. Ooh, that looks so good. It looks like a diamond shape the way it's placed. Let's do that on the other side too, just because that looks so good. The other one is kind of like an ombre rainbow scale, so it'll be different on both sides. Ooh, that looks really cool. There is also a lower eyeshadow set to this eyeshadow, so I'm going to put that on the bottom. Very pretty and kind of creepy, which I think is exactly the look we're going for. I have an idea of what I want to do with her hair, but I'm not sure if it's going to work out, so I'm just going to play with it and see what happens. There! Now it looks like she has a mermaid tail right on top of her head. And that is our mermaid inspired look. I love the scales. And for the accessories, I'm going to use these little leaf ears. But I'm wondering if there's other holes in her head because the ear placement is a little strange. So there's one, and ears should be kind of like symmetrical. So let's see if there's another one in the same place. Maybe I should have done this before I did her hair. Wait, oh, there is. Okay, so there's the other ear hole. Okay, there we go. I don't know, they kind of remind me of like seagrass or something, or seaweed. But they're kind of lopsided. She might have some other openings in her head, but I don't really see any, so we'll just stop messing her hair up by now and let her just have these wonky looking ears. They're kind of artistic. I love the mermaid tail though. Okay guys, I hope that you enjoyed checking out this gorgeous goal with me today. And be sure to leave me a comment and let me know, which makeover did you like better? Did you like the unicorn inspired look or the mermaid inspired look? You know my favorite would be the mermaid. This is Kaylee for DCTC, and thanks for watching!
Another video, that's the end.
Come back soon or we'll miss you, friend.
DCTC. We do toy reviews.
DCTC. And we play with Play-Doh too.
Skits, pranks, eggs and toys.
We make videos for girls and boys.
That's right.